Hey everyone, we are back with more World of Warcraft. We are on the beach. We're beating up paratroopers. It's an exciting time.
If I fall asleep, I'm sorry.
Wintrigue just decided to fly past me and ignore me to go over to that marker.
I don't know where.
She's super rude like that. Anyway, marker is just over here. But we're gonna pull all these guys and kill them first.
Okay.
Because we only need 4 for the quest. There just so happens to be 4 here. 4.
It's true.
Speak up! We got the queen into a rowboat, but she didn't want an escort. Told us to stay behind and fight. My guess? She landed somewhere up the coast and continued on foot.
Okay. Find the Dark Lady's landing.
Did not know that Tattersail was a lady.
Well, now you know.
Now I know.
Plague-tipped arrow.
No sign of Sylvanas in the hills. What have we here? That's one of hers, all right. Out with it.
The Alliance are still scouring the wreckage. They haven't found their quarry yet. So she escaped after all. They have only begun to pay for their insolence. It would seem Sylvanas does not wish to be followed by us or anyone else. Her will is her own, it is not my place to question, only to obey. In the hills nearby, a griffin master is preparing to take flight, no doubt to pursue the queen from the sky. My rangers are lying in wait. We need only to close our jaws around him. I will have his head when this is over. Take the head of the Wild Sky. Alright. Let's go defeat Thane. Going big.
Okay. Too.
See you later, vegan. No griffins for you, dude.
Oops. I stunned him. Sorry.
What do they seem to be doing here?
Deliver his head to the foothold.
Sure.
Sure.
Omega says, no idea. Depends on her, to be honest. Obviously, it depends on her. That's why I'm asking you to help. Remember?
Help what?
I said come up with a regiment to help Wintrigue stay awake longer than 4 hours.
Oh, fuck. Don't try to do that.
Alright, the elevator. I remember this. You can ride the elevator up here if you don't have a flying mount. And when you normally first come here, you wouldn't have a flying mount.
Do not test me.
Gemini God! Long time no see. Flying mounts. Yeah, we have flying mounts in this game. Do you have his head? Look carefully at this head, Miro, Luminal. This is what comes to those who stand against the Forsaken. For now, we should begin our search for the Aegis of Agrimar. I will send some scouts out to discern its location. You should start your search as well. What are you waiting for? Ideally, for this guy to stop talking to me.
Oops.
I've got a hat that's, again, better than what I'm using. Alright, let's do this one first. Eyes in the Overlook. It's from Dreadwriter Cullen, so you can read it.
Okay. Alliance personnel from the Skyfire were spotted parachuting into Blackbeak Overlook. I was unable to confirm numbers or positions during my flyover, but I did see parachutes tangled in the treetops and a lot of raven bears on the ground. If anyone is up there, they must be laying low and keeping an eye on us. I have posted a rider at the top of the Overlook to keep watch while I press forward into Stormheim. Liza Cullen, Dread Rider, First Wing.
The Ancient Trials. As the raven stares into your eyes, an odd voice fills your mind. I know who you are, champion, and I know what you seek. Come to me if you think yourself worthy.
Strength alone will not win what you seek, but it will get you started. Find me near Agramar's vault, and I will put your strength to the test.
Yay.
This looks like one of the grapple launchers to the local Vrykul used to scale steep ridges in Stormheim. This can come in handy. So make sure you come pick this up when you're...
Of course.
You still having a strange issue where you can't handle a stream on Twitch with 360p, but you can handle a YouTube stream on 720p? Confusing? Like I told you, it might just be an issue with your ISP and the route it takes to get to Twitch versus the route it takes to get to YouTube. It also might just be the codec that YouTube uses versus the codec that Twitch uses.
I can't put it on my bar.
That's kind of weird.
Can you?
Nope.
What the fuck, dude? That's some bull.
Yeah.
Why can't I put it on my bar?
I don't know, it's not working for me either. Alright, we're going to number 1.
Ah.
How do you change that route then? You don't. That's entirely on your ISP. You can call them and ask them like what's going on, but that's just entirely on your ISP. Oh. Owl bears! Or I guess in this case, raven bears. We've been in Stormheim for less than an hour, and we've already ran into 2 types of bears. That's what we're looking for this person. Spymaster Knock Whistle. You can read that.
It's a dude.
Yeah, but it was part of Cullen's quest.
The gnome spy was guarding a detailed report of the Forsaken Forces. Thumbing through the intel, you discovered that Knock Whistle wasn't the only SI-7 spy in the area. You scan over Knock Whistle's report. My chute caught a piece of shrapnel, made a rough landing in a raven bear net. Luckily, a bunch of eggs broke my fall. Lost sight of Ilandris and Schwader. Both are masters of its disguise, and I am confident they can remain undetected. We'll continue to monitor the enemy's activity. Just need to clean all the yolk off my cloaking device. Hope the mother's not around. Well, you know what that means.
The mother's around. Omega says he did it. He got 2 out of 3 battle quests finally. Congrats, Omega. Yeah, it sucks, but that's the limitations of internet right now.
This dog grapple hook isn't massively important if we can fly.
It's true. Look at this dude, Spymaster Elandris. Not a good disguise if I can see your name. So, as you can see, Stormheim is extremely mountainous. I like this zone. It's a nice diversion from what we've done so far. We've had a forest, a kind of flattish land that's been like upturned by like the sundering, so you can kind of tell that. I guess the other one's in here. And then there's the maybe he's not in here. There's a chest in here, so.
Alright.
Now we have a sheer cliff zone in Stormheim, and then High Mountain as well. A high mountain.
Mm-hmm. Garrison resources.
Yep. Spymaster Elandris, who's got this fucking thing in lava there. Maybe it's above?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. There, Spymaster's Swader is right here. It's not even a good disguise. I'm stunned.
These things hurt. A little bit.
Trying to get the star with a 24-second delay. You know what's funny? I actually turned on low latency mode, but it doesn't seem to be affecting you. Everybody else seems to really like it though. When she's like, "Yay! I don't have to wait 3 or 10 seconds for you to respond now." There you go. Nice. So the disguise defeated. So we gotta turn that in like right over here. Whenever when she decides to join us.
Sorry, I forgot to loot.
Then there's a flight point over to our left there that we're gonna go pick up.
What now?
Finally, I can get back into the action.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Alright, I don't think he has anything else, so let's fly to that flight point. Yeah, you get a good idea of this map, which I'm gonna take a picture of while I'm here.
Okay, I'm gonna delete this toy.
Alright, picture got.
Oh, I'm so tired. I'm like, my eyes are closing suddenly.
Well, you have 10 minutes left, so.
I do not understand. Oh, is this is in High Mountain technically?
It is, yeah. So we're not gonna do the quest here yet. Well, just grab the flight point. Alright.
Yeah.
Out of here we're going.
It's convenient, I guess.
We'll come back there later, though.
Yeah.
Alright, so next thing we gotta do then is we're gonna fly over to the exclamation point on our map that's right ahead of us. Which I think is Agramar's Vault. Which is the main storyline of this area.
Is a question mark? Yeah, it is. Okay.
We're gonna meet up with Javi.
So, it is none other than Odin's champion.
Back here, Wintry.
Whoa.
I have heard tales of your exploits.
Sorry, I had auto fly on
See if
accidentally.
tales.
Okay.
Shall we? This land is ancient.
I'm sure your head is filled with questions. Answers will come in time. I am Javi, and my words are those of the Valajar, the glorious keepers of the halls of valor. You will need my help if it is the Aegis you seek. Oh yes, I know of your goals, outsider, as I know many things. I could sense your power the moment you arrived in this land. You carry great purpose and a heavy task. Know that the Aegis of Agramar rests in the high halls of the Allfather. Only if you prove your valor can you claim it against your foe. Many trials must you face for this, but first I must know your strength. My stew is incomplete and my old bones couldn't carry the ingredients up the hill. You look like you have a good arm. Will you help an old man finish his stew?
See you again soon. The vault before you holds not gold, but wisdom. Jotnar is its lock, and glory is its key. Forge a key in the blood of champions, and perhaps the lock will turn. Inside, you will find paths and more.
Yeah, I did it. Alright. So you're gonna huck these into the pot. Yay, crab. I did it.
I got credit for that.
Excellent.
Hearty greens. Oh, I need the soup.
Miro did it.
I've been expecting you.
Ha! You throw like a shield maiden. But that is a good thing. Try this stew, young champion, and savor the task of a taste of a task well done. The Vater Jotnar keeps the vault, and he is a fickle one. Challengers come from far and wide to seeking the trials, but the Vater chooses not to see. If you wish to catch his eye, show him you are worth being seen. Some of these challenges await in the camps throughout the Valley of the Sword. Bring their heads to Jotnar so he may see them, and you.
See your fate.
Gemini, what's your internet speed, if you don't mind my asking? When sure we're gonna go beat this guy up. Back here, to me. I don't know where you are. You're still not at. And I got attacked while
I'm
waiting
at
for you.
Grow Rumblehoof.
Let's see. Well, I got attacked while waiting for you.
Fuck. Well, you snooze, you lose.
Oh, I got a quest. The challengers gathered in the Valley of the Sword have brought with them offerings to the Watchers of the Vault. Maybe a good idea to take some of these offerings with you to help appease the Jotnar. I didn't get credit for that guy, apparently. Oh, now I got credit.
Where's the guy you killed?
I didn't kill a guy, I just killed some dudes.
I see. Blood and gold. Cool.
I'm not sure. I'm not learned enough on buffer versus latency to answer that question. The speed you're supposed to have, according to your provider. And how many people are using your internet? That's also an important question. What are you looking for?
The Vrykul champion is nowhere to be found.
What? How'd I get his head?
The heads of the other champions
Fuck.
will...
How'd I get his head?
You have it already?
No.
Oh, he's not here, so they just gave you credit.
The fuck?
Alright. So let's go find Gut Spill.
Is this way? There's something. Here he is.
Slash Gut Spill. The Aegis of Agramar belongs to me! $10 MB download? And 2
That's
people
slow.
including you. Yeah, okay, so therein lies a part of your issue is nowadays with the speed everything moves on the internet, 10 megabytes is not quick anymore.
Yeah. I get like 90. And then for upload, I get like 110.
That's incredible.
It's alright.
Generally speaking, upload is usually a hell of a lot slower than download.
Yeah, somehow you got 3 challengers, and I have 2, but that's fine.
Maybe we just gotta kill those dudes to get more.
Your ancient rites and rituals mean nothing to me, Jotnar. I will conquer your trials and take the Aegis for my own.
So this is the guy we were supposed to kill and get his head.
Cower here in your cave while it still stands.
Alright. This cannot be. What kind of gall does Scovel have to discard these ancient rites? This must not stand. The ironic gift you bring me, challenger. It is a shame to see the first worthy challenger for the Aegis treating the trials with such disrespect. Such hubris cannot win the Aegis, for the gods will surely strike him down for his arrogance. You, however, seem different. You have shown that you are a worthy challenger. I will allow you to begin the trials.
For the Horde!
To seek the Aegis of Agramar, a champion must complete 3 great trials before riding into glorious battle through the gates of valor. Here you will find the knowledge of the trials you must seek out, as well as the first challenge you must face. Above us, adjoining the central plateau, you will find the archive for the Trial of Valor. Seek it out and learn where your path leads. A trial of will. Upon the highest point of the plateau above, you will find the archive device for the Trial of Will. Seek it out to learn what awaits you in Thorum's Peak. Be on your guard, outsider. The one called Skovald has left behind him many of his army, and they will no doubt be unfriendly. The Shattered Watcher. When your adversary, the one called Skovald, completed his first trial, he used his ill-begotten powers to sunder my physical body. I cannot allow a contender to pass through the vault while I remain unwhole. His forces have no doubt scattered my pieces throughout the plateau, which they currently desecrate. Bring them back to me, and I may properly guide your trial. Alright.
Is that gonna be it?
No. Why would that be it? What the hell's wrong with it?
As you said at 4:50. Said we had 10 minutes left before. Like 10 minutes ago.
It was like 2 minutes ago.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh. Alright,
No.
that could be it. I will destroy you, Windrig.
Look at me.
Look at me, hands in the air like it's good to be alive in such a small world. How hard is 90 megabytes per second if there's no optical fiber getting to your home? Like, I don't have optical fiber, like, I don't have fiber optics in my apartment either. It's not.
I have Verizon Fios. So, whatever that means.
It means you have fiber optic cabling in your area.
Oh, well, QQ.
But yeah, my building doesn't have fiber optics, so it's possible. Whether your ISP does it or not is another question in terms of speeds. But yeah, it's not an impossible thing.
Sure isn't.
Because yeah, I have right now 100 down and 10 up. Because Canada is like, hey, we're gonna give you shit speeds for everything, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, that's weird.
Alright, Einar the Runecaster. Hurrah! Odin's favor. Alright, so we're gonna start researching something and still be ready for next week, probably. So we got For Honor and Glory. Grants you the ability to see the sky-hold chest of riches within the perilous circle of glory. Compete with your fellow warriors for the chance to loot its riches once a week. Or, Forced March. Enables the Forced March ability for all missions, reducing your mission duration by 20%. I think we'll go with that one.
And don't come back.
20% reduction on time? I'll take it. So yeah, the only thing you can really do, Gemini, is if you guys can afford an upgrade to your speed, it will greatly fix your ability to watch streams and take part in videos and video games online. Like, if you're a gamer, having a faster speed will definitely benefit you. But if you can't afford it, or if your ISP doesn't provide it, then there's not much you can do. I guess you could make fun of Windtreak. You're not the one who manages the internet at home? Okay, well, you can still talk to the other person and see what they think. Alright, ladies and gents, that's going to be it for stream today. Assuming my reinstall of Windows goes well tonight, I will be back tomorrow with Dragon Quest X with Mel. Windtreak and I have already completed everything we need to do to continue the quest lines. Silly was messaging me and talking to me about it, so I hope he's doing it. Either way, yeah, guys, thank you for viewing. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and if I'm back, join me tomorrow for Dragon Quest X, 1 to 4 p.m. Bye, guys.
Bye.